Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 11, but episode 3 of the college football portion of our podcast. At this point, I'm just going to stop introducing us because you know who we are. I'm going to do it anyway. Jamar, Phil, and myself. Boys, how did the end of our weeks go?
It was cool, man. Standard. Nothing too crazy. 49ers won yesterday. That was wild.
That,
Oof.
So,
bruh.
you know, not
Dog.
getting too much of a tangent, but you just asked how
I
how the
needed
end of the
3
weekend.
more
Yeah,
rushing
crazy.
yards out of McCaffrey to cash out 110 on $5. I don't understand how he couldn't get 3 yards or even a first down that last possession before they had to go into OT. But also, fuck the Rams. Don't be greedy. Kick the field goal and keep OT going. Why the fuck did you
Keep it going.
you faked the goddamn fourth down twice, and then you came out the third time and still tried to get it and failed?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that pissed me off so much. Anyway, Jamar, how'd your Thursday, Friday go? Or
Thursday, Friday.
I
was
guess
good.
yeah. How was yesterday? Since
I mean, today we're at Friday, so it was good.
Alright.
It worked. I got chased out of the woods by a pack of coyotes. And
That's
I'm here.
crazy.
I'm here. I'm here
To
talk
tell
about
about it.
football, man. And
I was literally gonna ask how hunting went because I saw your Facebook story post when I was laying with the baby. But
if you never heard coyotes in the woods at nighttime,
don't.
consider yourself lucky. It's not recommended. Get out of there. But I'm here, man.
Get
I
out
made it
of
home.
there.
I mean, you could have put one between the eyes and been all right.
That adrenaline is the game changer.
This
Fear takes over
motherfucker.
the body.
This man ran a 2.52 40 time getting out of them woods.
In boots.
In boots.
Steel toe or hunting?
But no, I had some hunting boots. No
Oh,
steel toe.
okay. But oh man.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying, man.
Yeah, well, yesterday I was supposed to go out to Lansdale or Lancaster for work to pick up some pumpkins with the owner of our building, and we got popped at the way station on 295 in PA, and guess who doesn't have or didn't have a medical card or a medical certificate saying he was fit to drive the the truck?
Oh, Delaware.
This guy.
Wait, you got a CDL?
Nah, but my truck is over 10,000 pounds. I drive an Isuzu. But so because it's over 10, or I guess 5 tons, I had to get a CDL physical, even though I don't need a CDL.
I didn't know that.
So luckily we didn't get any fines. We just got a violation for me not being, because I straight up told the guy, I'm like, listen, man, I left it at home. My wife's at work. Nobody's at the office to send a copy. Like, I don't got it on me. He's like, oh, do you remember where you got it done? I was like, yeah, no, I don't. So, gave us a violation notice for that, and one of the tires were balding a little bit. So,
What's that, bro?
luckily found out that
Nerdy.
the urgent care on Denau Road, right next to Stop and Shop, they actually do the physicals. They're a licensed place to do it. So boss man said, give them a call, make sure they do it, and then get your ass the fuck up over there and do it. I was like, all right. 125 on the company credit card, and your boy's licensed.
Here we
But
are. That's for you, Phil. You see that?
Ah, he placed the
Yo,
order.
I can't.
You can't see it because you
Bro,
got the
Bro,
background
there we
focus.
go.
I'm sending the group chat.
Bet. That's what I needed. That's what I
What
needed.
you
You
got
know
on
what
me?
I'm saying?
You got on me for not having my
He-
Michigan gear.
But yeah, man, like I said,
Nah,
that
tell
game
the
last night
Michigan
pissed me
fan,
off.
y'all.
Game last night pissed me off a little bit.
There
Needed
we
3
go.
rushing yards.
Ordered it, y'all.
But all in all, it's a great ending to the week. You know, it's Friday. CFB's on. You know, the boys are here doing our thing. So ain't nothing to complain about. We actually, let's jump right into it. We didn't cover the game last week, but Jamar made a comment saying he wanted to touch on that. Whoa! We're not getting DMCA'd for having game audio in there. You said you wanted to touch on the Michigan-Kentucky game or Nebraska game. Sorry.
Yeah. I wanted to touch on the Michigan-Nebraska game last week. Two Big
Phil.
Ten schools. They was both 3-1. And I mean, Nebraska left 3-1 after it.
Sorry, Jamar. Hold on, Phil. What the fuck is Delaware doing?
What happened? Am I missing something?
Yo,
Because ain't no way they just fumbled it in the goddamn end zone for a touchback.
I think
Bro.
so, man.
Ooh.
Oh
Did he
my
cross the
God.
goal line?
Nah,
Nope.
Nah, he
Nope.
ain't
That
crossing
ball's out.
damn
That ball's
goal.
out.
Delaware ain't ready.
Still third quarter.
Hey, vey. All right, my bad. Go ahead, Jamar. What you need to stand on some business and let the people know y'all are.
Not even that. I just wanted to stand on really the gameplay and the stat sheet, how it all falls down at the end of the game, and who won and who lost, and what they did on the field.
Okay.
And something stood out to me. Michigan won this game by 3, right? They won.
I didn't know that. The way you were
had-
talking, the way you were coming, like you wanted to talk about it, made it seem like they lost. So good on y'all.
Underwood had 105 through the air, 12 for 22.
Sounds like a Jalen Hurts game, but
Whoa.
but y'all won. But y'all won. But y'all won.
This is what I'm tying it into. Dylan Raiola, 308, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception through the air. And it came and the game plan came down to rushing. Because Justice Haynes had 149, 17 carries, 1 touchdown.
Whoa.
And Michigan went on, and I want to say the fourth quarter, 16 plays, 8-minute and 46-second drive that ended in a field goal, and they won by 3, right? So this game style, if you look at the stats, it's like, oh my God, how did Michigan win? How did they win? Raiola had 308 and 3 touchdowns, and this happened, that happened.
Because
Underwood only had
wait,
105.
Jamar,
Oh my God.
Jamar, does it have something to do with a donut being thrown up for a certain statistic that we talk a lot about on this podcast?
Yep.
A big old donut.
A donut of turnovers. And he had
Oh, nope. Timeout. Your quarterback lost the fumble. He lost the fumble.
He lost the fumble?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they overcame it. It's all good. Just I mean, hey. You can fumble the ball and lose it and still win the game.
This style of play is insane, and it just kind of goes to show on any level, you do not have to throw for 300 plus. That does not equate to a win. I don't care.
How many times? Hold on. How many times
you
did
throw for?
7 sacks for
Yes.
negative 49 yards
Ooh.
on Raiola? Your defense sacked him
it was
7
good
times for
effort.
negative 49 yards. Sheesh.
That's crazy. So defense, a run-heavy offense.
286 on the ground as a team.
When you look at that 8-minute drive in the fourth quarter that solidified that field goal and the win. it was a run here, a run there. If we don't get the first down, a dink from Underwood, first down. And then we running, and then we running, and then another dink. And then somebody breaks for another first down. It was not flashy, throw the ball all across the field, which is what we see. And I don't want to tie this to NFL Wednesdays or nothing like that. But this formula is starting to start trending. He had 100 yards, bro. He had 100 yards. Raiola lost with 300 yards.
I guarantee you, Raiola would have taken a 100-yard passing game in a W.
Any day of the week, he would have took that. Any day of the week. It only thing that matters is the dub. But that's all I want to touch on. Is Michigan is kind of following that kind of Philly style. Like if we can run it and it's working, we can throw it for 5, 7, 8 yards, little dinks here and there, and win, and burn the clock. 8-minute drive, 9-minute drive. We'll take it. We're not gonna force nothing. But that was my only rant. Right?
No. That's fair. That's fair.
I just wanted to point that out.
Let's transition over to a double OT loss that I don't think me or Phil saw coming.
Before we say anything, Colin, don't play it. 2 and 3, okay? Out of all 3 games we're about to recap.
No.
Correct.
Oh yeah, because that's right. I forgot. We did say LSU was getting that ass handed to him, and
yes, and then we said Bam.
We did say Bama. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
My fault. I didn't.
The upset,
yes,
the one that ruined my parlay that I put in. I'm a little upset because Phil said 1-score game. I went out on a limb and I said minus 13.5. I said the boys is gonna win by 2 touchdowns, but an overtime thriller between Penn State and the Oregon Ducks. Hey man, Dante Moore and that offense did their thing. Dante Moore threw for 3 touchdowns, 248. The team as a whole had 176 on the ground and a tutty. On the opposite side, I don't know what was in the Gatorade on the Penn State sideline, but we saw the flip side of what Jamar just brought up. Drew Lahr only threw for 137 and a touchdown, or 2 touchdowns, but also threw an interception. Penn State as a team, 139 on the ground with a touchdown. Neither team's really got after the quarterback. Oregon's defense only had 2 sacks. Penn State had 0. I mean, I watched most of the game. I couldn't pinpoint what was going on. Phil, I know you watched it. Talk to me. What'd you see?
Honestly, like I'm just gonna go off. I'm gonna start off with my recap where I said, Penn State has Ohio State's championship-winning defensive coordinator Jim Knowles, and I assumed Dante Moore's first real. Hold on, let me keep it going. First real road test versus a formidable opponent in Penn State. The environment, it was a whiteout. If y'all watched the game, it was a whiteout. Where the students wear white and the whole scene is crazy.
Quick side note.
I thought that was gonna. Let's go.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone's knowledge, because there are some people out there that have this thought. The whiteout was not for Charlie Kirk. I don't care how many people had. I don't care how many people had his fucking Freedom T-shirt on. That was a typical Penn State thing.
I caught wind of that late, man. I didn't even know that
was
I caught
it. I caught it the next day. I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
I'm just saying.
This is a Penn State thing.
Like they have. I was about to say they have whiteouts annually. Like
it's
sometimes
not
a few times a year. Like you know what I'm saying. But thank you for
Sorry,
that
sorry. I just had to get that
Anybody
out there
who
because
thinks
that
that's
pissed me
attached
off.
to that. Yeah,
That
like I
really
said,
pissed me off. I'm like, this is a Penn State thing. It's got nothing to do with politics.
yeah,
I'm sorry, but
right.
continue. My bad.
But with Jim, no. That clarification was needed because, like I said, I caught that late. And don't think that's tied at all because Penn State is different. But I mean, no, they had Jerry Sandusky. Oh, let me chill. Let
That's
me chill. Let me stop.
nah.
Sandusky
That
boys.
was crazy.
The Sandusky boys. Oh, chill. All the beats. but,
Hey, yo.
but yo, so I thought, as I was saying last week, I just thought Jim Knowles was probably gonna cause some havoc, cause some misinterpretation or not interpretation, miscommunication with Dante Moore and his receivers and even the O line. That I thought that was go, call it what the 12th man. That's the crowd because there are 11 players on your side of the field. So I thought that was going to be all a contributing factor for Penn State. I thought it was going to be close. I know Colin thought it was going to be blowout. I thought it was going to be at least a smooth 6 to 7 point win by Penn State. Boy, was I wrong. However, they did fight in that game. Now,
Fourth
if you're
quarter
watching the
comeback.
game, Oregon did have a four. They had it. No, Oregon had a 14-point lead, and Penn State did pull that comeback. They, like I said, the 12th man started to get involved in the game, so they were able to feed off the crowd and really pull their shit together
Correct.
and make a comeback. But to Colin started off, it was a double OT loss, so they didn't come through like they really wanted to. Boo hoo, you know what I'm saying? And
I will
just
say it was
kinda what
depressing.
happened to them.
It was depressing watching two
No,
overtime losses in 2
I
days.
don't have the stat on me. I don't have a stat on me right now, but James Franklin is terrible versus top 25 teams, and I should have took that into consideration when we were talking about who could potentially win that game. Drew Allard, you're supposed to be, and it's a theme a little bit. It's a theme. I don't know if y'all been paying
Oh,
attention, but a lot
oh.
of the top QB prospects.
Do you want that stat real
No,
quick?
no, no, a lot of I already know the stat, but I'm just let me say what I'm about to say. A lot of the top QB prospects that are supposed to be 2026 NFL drafts, I'm talking about first round picks, they've been performing kind of mid up to this point. And you can say the stat again. I think you said it already.
No,
Drew
no, no,
Allard,
no, no, no,
what,
no. I'm talking about the James Franklin's record against top 25.
No, yes, say that.
Oh, as at Penn State, he is 15-29 against 25 teams, top 25 teams.
Top 25
All time,
teams.
all time, he's 16-36 against top 25 teams. So
So
we should have taken that
let's
into
find,
account.
let's take that, or let's keep that in mind next time
Next-
we're picking the Penn State game and they're playing a top ranked opponent. But yeah, man, Penn State. Oh, it's just all the hype, I was asked a question in one of my sports group chats not too long ago about Texas and Penn State and basically the state of those teams, and I said Texas was a little bit more worrisome and concerning because I believe they were trying. Like they didn't have a vanilla offense, vanilla defense. I felt like they were trying, and they were having struggles with teams they should be putting a 40 burger on, right? And I said Penn State literally is playing on cruise control because in their mind it's a 2-season or a 2-game season versus Oregon and versus Ohio State. So I thought, man, like the whole time they were preparing for this. But
Two games circled on the schedule.
Yes, you know how it's like analysis paralysis a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that contributed here a little bit. Like they were so keyed in on Oregon that they probably were focused on Oregon of September or Oregon of the preseason, whatever notes they had. They didn't maybe incorporate some of the wrinkles they was gonna bring at you. Dante Moore literally is growing up before our eyes, man. I was so impressed at how he handled that environment. He balled out for Oregon. Even when Penn State came back, he threw that touchdown. He threw that touchdown to make them lead in the double OT. Forced Drew Allard to try to make a play, and then Oregon defense stepped up, got that interception, sealed the game, man. Hey, We lost that prediction, but hell of a game.
Kentucky just went down the field and scored a touchdown. By the way,
Yes, I see.
speaking of OT games, um, that was a catch in the FSU game. I don't give a shit what anybody in that game said. That game should have went to double OT. I don't care what anybody says.
It dropped. It literally, we saw it drop.
No, he didn't drop
We
it.
saw it drop.
They said he bobbled it.
Yeah, nah, he dropped it.
No,
That's
he
the
didn't.
bobble. He dropped it.
No, he didn't.
You talking about in OT?
Yeah.
He caught in the end zone and everybody ran
When
at him.
he kept bobbling it.
Nope.
in the end zone.
That was a touchdown. Fuck y'all.
This guy.
Jamar, I know you weren't on the pod last week.
Hazy.
I know you weren't on the pod last week, but
Did
whoa.
too much. He gotta grab that. He gotta just tuck it.
All right, we're back on the Penn State Oregon
Like,
game,
man,
bitch.
hop-
We're back on the Penn State Oregon game. What are your thoughts? Did you watch the game? Did you?
Me personally, no. But looking at the box score, Oregon is lucky to get out of there.
Yeah,
'Cause they gave up. How much were they leading? About
they were
14?
up. They were up 17-3.
14?
17-3 in the
17-3,
in the
gave
fourth
up
quarter.
They gave up 14 in the fourth quarter. Like, and they went to double OT. They came out on top, but they should have put the nails in the coffin on defense in the fourth quarter. Like, to even have one overtime is like, all right, double overtime. You don't really want to win. You don't really want to get out of there. At that whiteout at Penn State, like,
Yeah.
that stadium is rocking. And like they're lucky to be 5-0 right now. Not taking any credit from their team and their defense to holding Penn State to 3 points in the first. It was a 6-point score in the first half.
Yeah.
2 field goals each team. Like, Oregon played. They deserve to be where
Yeah.
they're at right now. But they're ranked number 2 behind Ohio State.
But
So Penn State
Just-
had a great chance to win that.
just to put this into perspective, their 4 other wins were blowout wins against non-ranked opponents. So again,
Yeah, against
I will
Oregon
never-
State, Northwestern.
I will never understand how this ranking system works because half the damn teams play shitty opponents and
Yeah.
just beat up on them. But
That's we can't go into that because that literally will take a whole
Yeah,
30 minutes.
that's
But
why I'm like,
I will say it's a lot more than just the teams that you play. That's a part of it, but there's a lot more that goes into it. You know, history, creed, prestige, recruiting, all
Yeah.
that, conference, all that shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, makes sense. But still, just looking at strictly opponent versus like opponent and schedule wise, it's weird.
Yeah. They play
We
Rutgers
say
this week.
We say that
Yeah, I know. They come over here.
BTA, y'all gonna hand them the first L.
that game, we might cover the spread, whatever that spread is. We might though, because our offense all right.
plus
Offense,
72,
Offense, all right.
plus 72.
Plus 72.
We definitely covering that. We gonna definitely cover that. That's easy. Easy work.
But we say that to
Probably-
say
probably
this.
cover that.
Probably the biggest upset of the games we talked about. Mr. Trinidad Chambliss. And
that was
that
an upset. They were favored.
well, they were ranked 13 versus a number 4 team. So ranking wise, that was
Nah,
an
but I'm
upset.
saying-
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying as a
Yeah, I get you.
ranked number 4 ranked versus number 13 ranked. The 13 ranked winning is an upset. But Mr. Trinidad Chambliss came in, or were they home? Where was this game played?
They were home.
They were home? Okay. Stood on business at home. Tossed up 314 with 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And proceeded to rush 14 times for 71 yards. My man's almost had 400 all-purpose yards. God damn. And then
Back.
that other side of the field, man. Mr. Garrett, 197, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And -7 yards on the ground. I'm assuming that was just 2 sacks by the defense. No, it was no sacks. He tried to run the ball and couldn't do it. LSU as a team, not very good rushing, 57 yards. And then, I mean, goddamn, between Kewen Lacey and Trinidad Chambliss, you got 158 on the ground, but the team added eight rushing yards for him, 166 total. Ole Miss also had a fumble that was lost, so that defense stood tough. That's such a weird. 19 points is a weird final point total. Phil, talk to me. What'd you see? What'd you like? What did you hate?
Man, I called that game perfectly. You know, go watch the last pod. Everything I said happened. Everything I predicted happened. Like I told you, man. The only thing that didn't happen is they didn't score as much because LSU just type nice. But you know, Trinidad Jameis, the D2 transfer from Ferris State. He's a D2 champion, D2 Heisman. Man, their original starter Austin Simmons got hurt a few games back, and honestly, I won't say they haven't missed a beat. Shoot, I'll even say they look a little better, and they might have found their QB1 moving forward for the rest of the season. Because sometimes it's not about how you start;
It's how you finish.
And Trinidad Jameis is a baller. You know what I mean? Gold all around town. Yeah. Gold all about. That's what we do. Trinidad James, straight flexing, baby. That's what we call him, my boy, Trinidad James, baby.
No. It's Trinidad Jameless.
Jameless. Trinidad Jameless, baby. I love that. That's yo. We gonna talk about Ole Miss games moving forward, just so we could talk about Trinidad Jameless. Colin.
Got you, brother.
There we go.
I got you, brother.
Like just to finish up my recap, that's that. I would have finished off with that. Yo, Trinidad Jameless is that boy, and he gonna be famous. I hope the NFL watching because he I think right system.
He could be a first rounder if he keeps this up.
Right system. And the reason why I'm saying that because I would have to double check. I'm just spitballing. I do believe this is his last year of eligibility. So I hopefully Lane Kiffin lets him ball for the rest of the year.
Yes, correct. He is a senior.
Yeah. I hope ball for him, man. He's tough, man. He threw that interception like mid game, maybe earlier in the game. Didn't bat an eye. Came back, and I was like, man, we about to start winning. You know, like that 24-19. It was a 24-12, 24-13. Like there was a little bit of separation. LSU got a late touchdown. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, going into the fourth, it was 17-13.
There you go.
Let me see real quick. Oh yeah, I mean LSU kicked 4. Oh no, 2 field goals and then missed the extra.
There you go.
Missed the 2-pointer.
You just said how you got to 19. There you go. 13, 16, 19. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, they scored with 5:04 left in the game.
Mark, what you think about this game, man? You I don't know if you watched it, but I know you got some.
No, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch these games, man.
That was his.
How you doing?
That was his first interception of the
On
year.
Saturday, man.
Was it?
His first interception of the year.
That's his third game, though. So I mean, you know.
But still.
Third game, first real defense. Third game, first real defense.
And that was the closest game they played all year, and they came out on top. I mean, he had what did he have? What did he have in that game?
What last night? 318 and 71 on the ground.
318 through the air, 1 tutty, 1 interception, 23 for 39. He balled out when it mattered most. As a team, they're 5-0. He played 3 of those games.
He's 3-0.
What was the spread on this game?
Ole Miss 1.5.
Ole Miss was like, oh yeah, it was a low one.
So that's what we. So that's what we indicated last week too, Colin. We said LSU is ranked higher. LSU on paper technically has the better team, and on paper, Ole Miss is starting a backup quarterback. Why is Ole Miss favored? The books were telling you the probability of Ole Miss winning.
They
is
were
higher.
telling you who Trinidad was.
When the rest of the world found out, Trinidad Jameless. I love that.
They jumped to number 4 after that game too. So.
Did they? I didn't even peep.
9 points.
Before we pivot off this game, I just want to say, looking at Ole Miss remaining schedule, like remember this is on paper, y'all. Game still got to be played, but they got a pretty easy schedule moving forward.
Cakewalk.
2
No.
weeks?
Well, obviously, I mean, not well. See, on paper, yeah, that's like whoa.
But
Georgia, like,
we'll talk about Georgia. We'll talk about Georgia next, cause we gonna get there.
So in theory, like, cause you just said they're 5-0. So even if they lose that Georgia game, I'm talking about like they're not losing more than 2 games, and that's playoff worthy in the SEC. So Ole Miss is looking like a playoff team. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all.
And let me say this without saying this. Yeah, I don't see anybody in the SEC that's
Let's go, Nick. Yo, Delaware quarterback had 3 touchdowns, bro. He's their whole offense.
Oh, good looks, well, it wasn't on that play. That was definitely PI on the previous play,
man.
Bro. Because I don't watch these games legally, man.
That was me. Hold on, that was me, yo. I created a tangent. Keep going, man. My fault.
Now, the other game we called right. That, a lot of people that probably watched that episode probably laughed at us and said, y'all funny, man. Y'all don't know what you're talking about when it comes to college, but
Georgia got a 33-game home winning streak. They got a 33-game home winning streak.
And who said it was gonna be 33-1 after last Saturday?
Where'd Jamar go?
I don't know, but now it's just these two. These two. We called it, man. We called it. You convinced me too, because I was leaning Georgia. And then you talked me up. You said, "Nah, man, that streak's got to come to an end soon." And I think it's happening tonight or tomorrow night, technically. But we
got allergies, y'all. Allergies, it sucks.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, man, we called it. We said this is the end of that domination, and Gunnar Stockton, he ain't look all that against that Alabama defense. That I'm just gonna say, they're 3-1. We all know where that one came from.
Welcome back, my boy.
What up?
Let's talk about it. FSU. I know what I just did. I know what I just did.
Yo, hold on. Alabama gonna win the championship, and Colin gonna be here on the episode the next day and be like,
"We beat the champions, bitch." Only loss of the season. We're champions in my book.
Yeah. Oh man.
But nah, man.
Yeah, but we called it though.
Gunnar Stockton, 130, 1 touchdown. Looking at the rushing stats, you're like, wait a minute, are you sure Georgia didn't win? 227 total on the ground as a team. Ty Simpson, man, 276, 2 tutties, no turnovers, 117 on the ground by the team. One lost fumble on Georgia's side, which probably contributed a little bit to that.
Can we talk about that right there?
Yeah.
That was gonna be just one of my talk, like because you're talking about the rushing game. Georgia's always known for their running backs. You could go all the way back to No Sean Marino. Yeah, maybe I'm aging myself, but yeah, no Sean Marino. You could go all the way back to them days, and I'm talking about from when I was young. We could go way back to before my time. but you know, there's a guy by the name of Nate Frazier over there, the running back. Uh, that boy's like a scat back, you know, man, probably like 5'7", 5'8", maybe even 5'9". He got some wiggle to him fast. But Colin, didn't you just mention
5'10",
one fumble?
5'10", 210.
Now, didn't you just mention one fumble?
Yep.
Hey Phil,
That was
where did that
his
fumble come from?
fault.
Where did that fumble happen at?
Where it happened at?
Oh, I thought
On
you were
what
going
down
in
the
to say.
distance?
I thought you were going in to say, oh, he fumbled at like the 5 yard line or something. But yeah.
No. I actually don't know if he. No. I don't believe he fumbled at the 5 yard line. But his ass fumbled, and he's been a fumbling machine. Last year they forgave him because he was a freshman. It was like, you
Oh,
know what? You a
nah.
freshman.
Nah, he fumbled at their own 11 yard line. So yeah,
Yes,
that definitely.
that's yes. I knew it was something like
Okay.
that. Yeah. They, like I said, they tried to, he had a lot of fumble. He was fumble prone last year, and they gave him, the benefit of the doubt because, new guy, freshman, 18, 19, whatever. But now in Georgia's world, you a grown ass adult. You're damn near a pro. You better not fumble this ball. So that's why a freshman, Chauncey Bowens, came in
Oh,
and had
I was gonna
119
ask that.
yards
I was gonna say
because
who's this Chauncey Bowens guy?
exactly. And at
Cause he
Georgia,
snapped.
your leash is short as hell. And Nate Frazier, they gave you a long leash. I just told the audience what you can go find on the internet. You're fumble prone, and they still let you run the rock. You disrespected them. Bit the hand that feeds you.
You know what's
Sit
funny?
your ass on the bench. You know
You know
what I
what's
mean?
funny?
Like, damn.
Looking at his career stats, both this year and last year, it says he has zero fumbles lost. Which we
Yeah,
clearly
his
know is
stats
not
is
true
wrong.
because he just fumbled last game. So
Watch the film tape, man.
ESPN,
Yo, if Nate
get
Frazier had some.
get your fucking stats correct, please.
Listen, man, Nate Frazier, do better because he could be nice. Like, I don't want to say Darren Sproles because he's taller than Darren Sproles, but man, I think he could be a NFL running back. That's what I'm getting at. He just gotta contain that fumble problem.
I mean, that was probably one of the best games of the weekend.
Yeah.
It
After
was,
that
man.
fumble, Alabama got the ball back and kicked the field goal, and they put this Chauncey, the freshman, in, and he scored.
Mhm.
And in that drive, that 11-play drive, he had a 43-yard run. So
Hold on.
he,
Yeah.
he 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 put him in the game, and he was hungry. Hungry dogs run faster, man.
Okay, all right. So Jamar, since you want to highlight that, let me ask you this. And you heard my rant about Nate
Yeah.
Frazier, right? You heard me.
Yeah.
All right. Look, I'm taking the hat off Georgia, Kirby Smart. I'm putting it on Jamar. Hey, who you starting at RB next week, Coach?
I don't think there's a question from any of us. Bowens is RB run.
Give me the guy who's ready. Give me the guy until Bowens starts making mental mistakes. He played a great game when he got in, and he's one of the reasons it was a close game down the stretch because without that touchdown drive right after that fumble and that momentum.
Yeah, because Alabama.
Alabama kicked the field goal.
First of all,
Alabama only kicked the field
I was
goal.
gonna say, how do you get the ball at the 11 yard line and you come out with a field goal?
Yeah, they only kicked the field goal. And they only won by 3. But
I mean, that
you
just
come back,
shows Georgia defense still a little nice. We can't, they still a little nice.
but give me Bowens. I put Bowens in the start and see how he starts off the game instead of getting thrown in. See how he starts off the game. With
Now-
that pressure, with that, we counted on you to run the ball. Let's see how he acts and performs then. And we can go from there. But I wouldn't mind seeing Bowens out there to take the first couple steps.
Let's say
Nothing
this
against
though.
Frazier's still Frazier, but nothing against him. But we gotta win games. We 3-1. This is college. 3-1. You
So-
really can't
so-
move no more.
I'm not sure
No,
what happened
no,
after
no.
that fumble, but did they bench Frazier for the rest of the game? Because Frazier only had a total of 4
Listen.
carries.
Listen, brother. What did I tell you? Let me restate a small part of my rant.
Short leash. Short leash.
They gave no. That's in general. Now we talking specific. They gave this boy the longest leash I seen. He was from the pool last year. He was from the pool last year.
They got tired of it and said, "Nah,
Sure.
hey, there's a spot on the bench over there. Go plop your ass in it and think about what you did."
Like when it always hurts more when you're nice. Like when you're like you're close to the full package, but you definitely tainted goods. Like you the China pack. Like for some reason you kind of good. You cheap, but
Yeah.
but like
You better
I don't
start learning Chinese, buddy.
listen, Nate Frazier. You probably will never. You'll probably
You're
never
never gonna
I
see
rock
this.
with
You're
you.
never gonna see this.
I rock, I rock with you. I rock with you. Cause I follow high school recruiting, and that's why I'm hella disappointed in your dumb ass. Hold on to the rock. That's all I got to say.
Well, if that's what we got for recap, um,
It's gonna beat Ohio State, man.
Who's gonna be Ohio State? We don't even talk about Ohio
Minnesota.
State games, y'all, because
Minnesota is.
because
Fuck it.
I personally haven't found a worthy opponent to talk about the game that's like I mean we talked about Ohio State Texas first week when we were still combining pods so yeah we did but me personally I mean y'all could always pick but when we discussing what games we want to talk about I personally never offer an Ohio State game yet because to me it's good it ain't gonna be
It's
competitive.
Ohio State.
Yeah, but don't worry as the season goes on we'll get there because they're gonna play some people that we're gonna talk about it.
Michigan gonna beat them. Michigan gonna beat them end of the year, like we always do, like we did last year.
Yo, Michigan fans, funny as hell. Like they wasn't busting your ass for 15 years straight. Y'all got a little 4-year run. I forget about 15 years. That shit crazy, man.
Hey, yo. Oh my god.
All right, let's move into this week though. Game 1 on the slate. Texas, Florida Gators. The opening spread, Texas -5.5. The ESPN analytics say Texas is a 75.8% favorite. Now, sorry, I need to check something before I sound stupid. Yes. Arch Manning and those Texas Longhorns are 3-1.
Lost to Ohio.
Has Arch figured it out? Because like Jamar just said, week 1
at Ohio State.
kind of got his ass handed to him at Ohio State. Now 65 for 109 or 65 out of 106, 888 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Correct me if I'm
That was
wrong.
a 7-point game.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't all 3 of those interceptions come against Ohio State?
No,
No.
we had one at Ohio State.
There was only one at Ohio State? Okay.
See where they came from.
I mean,
One came from the San Jose game,
Okay.
and then one from UTEP.
okay. So, whatever. Mental mistake, whatever. Maybe a great play by the defense. To this point, he's balling out through 4 games.
I mean, he did. I'm not gonna say he balled out against Ohio State, but
He didn't.
And Arch Manning is not balling out.
I'm not saying he's balling out of his mind.
I ain't saying Colin did. Let's not be box score warriors. If you watch the film, he is underperforming. He is missing throws. He's holding on to the ball too much. He's throwing at motherfuckers' feet when they're wide open. Come on, man. Arch Manning. Your name is Arch Fanning. Your name is Arch Fanning because you're fake. Fake Manning.
Yeah, he only threw 50%. He only threw over 50% last game for the first time.
Now,
But on the
I'm half
season, he's
talking
throwing
shit
over
a little bit
50%.
because I got like a real analysis in a second. But
Then go
like,
for it. No. Take it away.
nah,
Talk your shit.
man. I want to just talk like Arch Fanning, but like, man, real talk. They say Archer was a little hurt. They said he getting a little better. The running back situation was a little weak. Their star, well, they call it a star running back. I think their star running back's Jarek Gibson, but Trey Wisner coming back. There's a transfer receiver from Stanford. Last year Stanford, who was dummy nice. Emmett Mosley, the fourth or fifth. This is going to be his projected debut, coming off a camp injury. So, was Arch Manning asked because he asked, or he asked because he didn't have his weapons? So he's supposed to have his weapons this week, versus a Florida team that is stout, heavy, sturdy. But they showed there is some cracks in there, and it's not because
sturdy.
of them.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Did you just call a 1-3 team sturdy?
I said a Florida defense. We talk about their defense.
Okay, then I must have misheard you because I just heard you say a Florida team that is sturdy. And let me tell you, 1-3 is not sturdy.
Florida defense, brother. Florida defense.
Okay.
I said why, and like I was getting ready to say, why aren't they winning games? Is because the lack of production of offense, right? So when you have a sturdy defense and a lack of an offense, as the opposing team, what I'm hearing is your offense needs to not
turn the ball over
in the other hands, and make sure your defense pounces early. That's how you win. And Texas has the defenders to pounce early. Yes, y'all hearing it first. Even though I called him Arch Fanning, we are backing Arch Fanning this week. Do not touch Florida. Don't buy the hype. Their quarterback is half hurt. He was in a boot last week. He's going to try to run around against Colin Simmons and them boys over there on that Texas defensive line. No, I'm going Texas this week. I'm backing them, baby. I'm not saying Arch Manning's going to be the star. I'm more banking on the returning pieces from the injury list. And, I just don't trust, and I hate to say it because I love DJ Lagway too, man. Remember, I'm into high school recruiting. These guys are supposed to be freaking nuts. Like, he's just ass right now. So
6 interceptions from Lagway.
Yeah, yo, don't hurt me even more, bro. Don't hurt me even more,
Hey.
bro. I have real faith in.
Hey,
I have real faith in, bro. Okay, shoot.
hook 'em horns. Give me Florida Gators. Upset.
Oh.
Nah, I had to pull Pat McAfee there.
Wait, so
Because what was it? What was it? Just Georgia Alabama game? He did that. Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
Yeah.
Alabama money right. Roll Tide. Give me the Gators. I'm going Gators. I think Lagway bounces back from 6 interceptions and only 5 touchdowns on the season. I could be talking out of my ass, but
you didn't hear? I just told you he was in a boot a week and a half ago. You don't care about that?
nope.
All right.
Listen, I'm talking out my ass. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but I'm going against the spread and the money line. Matter of fact, no.
Yeah.
Fuck the money line. Give me Florida plus 5.5.
Respect.
Florida plus 5.5. They may not win,
Nice. I'm not mad.
but I think they're gonna keep it close. You know.
4th and 2. Yo, Colin, 4th and 2, man. Critical 4th and 2 in this Delaware game.
Florida got the ball, or Delaware got the ball.
Yeah, man. They're trying to say they got a first down,
But they didn't.
But yeah, man, Jamar, what you think about this game, man?
I think we give the Florida defense a lot of credit. And I don't think that credit is due. Because they give up a lot of yards per game, a lot of points per game, a lot of yards per play, 3rd down conversion, 4th down conversion, red zone. They're giving up 80% in the red zone, bro. Like, Lagway has 6 interceptions and 5 touchdowns. I think Arch Manning is a little bit better than that. I think we need to give him a little bit more credit. He played Ohio State.
Not
Lost by 7.
the Ohio State.
The Ohio State, and they lost by 7. That's probably the closest game Ohio State has played this year. When we look back now, and the Florida Gate, where's this being played at?
Florida.
In the swamp.
It's in Florida.
In the swamp.
Maybe they don't lose by 2 touchdowns because it's in Florida. Maybe. But come on, man. Give me the Longhorns. The defense is not as
hook 'em.
sturdy as we think they are. I mean,
okay, I'm sorry, real quick. Why the hell is the
I just want
Kentucky?
to say red zone scoring does include field goals, so don't think that's straight touchdowns.
80%.
Get you, but that includes field goals. I'm just telling you.
You got a team that got their 80% of the game.
Hey Phil.
It ain't touchdowns.
Nah, that's crazy.
But they're losing these games.
They just said it was 4th and 1.
Phil, that's a first down.
It is.
Delaware's getting hoed.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw the replay. He definitely stretched that ball out before his foot touched out of bounds.
They trying to get West Kentucky. Yo, run, motherfucker! You slow as hell.
Who, the guy running on the field?
Oh my gosh, he's slow as hell.
Phil, stop ruining it for me. I'm behind.
Well, I'm gonna ruin it for you because I'm mad. Shit.
Oh yeah, you sorry ass.
Yo.
Man,
do that, bro.
Whoever the other 10,000 people that placed that fucking parlay is, fuck y'all. I mean, it's not over. It's not over. Two timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but all right. Let's move forward. So the second game on the list of, as I'm just scrolling down the top 25 teams, another test. Oh, this cat. Did he get it? No, I don't think he did.
I didn't get it.
Alabama Vandy, number 10 versus number 16. 5-0 16 versus 3-1 10, coming off of a big win against the Bulldogs. In Bama, correct.
In Bama.
Haven't really
11.5.
Wait, what? Oh,
Spread is Bama by 11.5.
I was gonna say I haven't watched much Vandy this year, so I don't really know what they're all about. Obviously, I'll be tapping into this game, since we're giving the preview for it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that doesn't interfere. Doesn't interfere. No, it does interfere. Both the Bama and the Texas game are at the same time. So I'm gonna have to have 2 phones, one for the horns and one for the tide.
Kelly Gates.
Yeah, I don't really. Unfortunately, I'm a little biased. I've only watched Alabama games this year. But coming off of that big win against Georgia, like we said before, ending that 33-0 streak at home for Georgia. I just, and especially now being on the road and doing that, and now coming back home, I just personally, again, not knowing what Vandy has done this year, I don't see.
They beat up on bad teams, bro.
I don't see Bama losing this game. You say that, but Phil said earlier, it's not just about the teams they play that get them the rank they are. They're number 16 for a reason. their recruiting, their
Hold up. Let me just run down the score.
Go for it.
The last 5 games. 45-3, game 1
against.
against Charleston Southern Buccaneers.
Who? Okay, next.
FCS, yeah.
Next.
44-20 against Virginia Tech.
Okay, I know who Virginia Tech
Virginia
is.
Tech
That's
starring.
24-point game. South Carolina, 31-7.
A starting quarterback got
Ooh.
injured like in the first quarter of that game.
They're ranked 11. I give them that. 31-7. Georgia State.
Wait. I'm sorry. Who was that against?
That was
South
against
Carolina.
Okay.
Georgia
Shit,
State, 70-21.
You know, a group of 5 school. You know.
They're 1-3. The Panthers are 1-3.
Mm,
And then
mm, mm, mm.
Utah State, 55-35.
New coaching staff, new players. Yep. Mm-hmm.
They're 3-2. The Aggies
The only-
are 3-2.
Oh, Aggies. I was gonna say the only team I knew was Virginia Tech, but I know about the Aggies. Unless there's multiple Aggies in
No.
college football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
They
Um,
haven't scored under 30 points, and they haven't won less than 24 points. That changes when they go into Bama.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
don't think they had that kind of success
Against
on the road against a top 10 team.
a team that just knocked Georgia's
Yeah.
Georgia's winning streak at home.
They don't
Out of the
have
park.
This scoring bonanza that they've been having. This is the test right here. Vandy, okay, Vandy's been known to have their spits and spurts, but this is the test to see who you really are.
Yeah.
Because they play Bama, LSU, and then in 2 weeks after LSU, they play Texas. They about to go on a
They got a
real
4-game
long
stretch coming up.
That's going to test them. And do they get out of Bama with a win? Probably not. Do they get out of Bama with the spread being 11.5? Possibly.
I was gonna say I
It-
may
I've
if I
seen
was a
stranger
betting
things
man.
happen.
If I was a betting man,
Batman.
I may
betting
take
man.
that Vandy spread,
I might.
but
Well,
I don't know.
You can't convince me.
Alabama money line also sounds really nice.
Yeah. But what's the odds in that?
Um.
What's
The
the odds?
parlay.
Oh, Alabama's minus 500.
500.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
taking.
yeah.
I'm not taking the
Yeah.
Vandy spread.
It's a trap game, bro. It's a trap game.
However, breaking news: it looks like my parlay is fucked because Delaware couldn't get a stop
Yeah,
on
man.
3rd down. And it's a 2-minute warning. However, Phil, give me your insight. I don't think you talked about this one yet.
I just wanted y'all to get y'all 1s and 2s off so I could, say what I had to say, man.
Give me
You know,
Vanderbilt
I
money
also wanna
line.
I also want to gather information, see where y'all at with this game. You know what I'm saying? So y'all good?
Yeah.
I got the floor for
Yeah,
a quick second. I got the
go
floor.
for it.
Okay. Cause the way y'all talking a little bit, I could tell y'all. But I could tell y'all ain't been peeping Vandy. Cause Vandy 5-0, yeah, it's trash shit. But go to last year, son. They took Texas to a wire. Texas team that went to the semi playoffs or whatever. Took a deep run in the playoffs last year. They beat Bama last year. Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt's quarterback, has created a whole culture, and also their coach Sean Clark has created a whole culture over there that got Vandy balling at a different rate. You know what I mean? These are the teams they wouldn't be able to even beat by 10 a few years ago. They would have barely
Phil.
got out of there. One
Phil.
by one by two. Get what I'm saying? Vandy, right? Diego yo, he when he was a transfer, he so cold. He went to his rival stadium and on the field and recorded it, and then didn't get in trouble. That's the type of player we need in college football right now. That bleeds and wears their school pride, and they know it. He does that for Vanderbilt, baby. With all that being said, Alabama minus 11.5.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, are you? No. Stop, stop. I was.
Secondary is cheeks. We finished the whole thing. Vandy secondary is cheeks. And that's where a lot of these teams that Jamar mentioned could not take advantage of them. What did I say last week, Colin, that made you flip and side with me against Georgia? We saw Tennessee carve up Georgia in that same fashion. What am I saying? Alabama's passing game is legit. I just told you Vandy's secondary is ass. What do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, this is gonna be like a 20-point game. And let me also throw it out there for you for the betting people that follow all the movements. A lot of the tickets are on Vandy. Like 65% of the bets and like maybe 58% of the money. And the spread was at 9.5, 10.5. On some books right now, it's 12.5. That's called reverse line movement. Don't fall for the trap, fellas. Alabama's the play.
I I hear what you're saying. Obviously, we're on an agreement. Bama, roll tide, baby. You brought up last year for Vanderbilt, and what did I do? I took a little gander over to Vanderbilt's 2024 season. You sat there and brought that up like these motherfuckers were 10-1 last year, 11-1, and did motherfucker they were 7-6 last year, acting like that's gonna change my goddamn mind. Give me Bama.
I didn't tell you to change your mind. You didn't listen to the whole thing. And exactly.
No, you literally said go back to last year. Pavia did this. Pavia did that. Pavia ain't do shit but take them to a 7-6 season.
Listen, let people know you don't know about Vandy football because Vandy football 7-6 is a fucking great record. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Vandy's a historical 2 to 3 point win, motherfucking bottom floor SEC. They went to. We're talking about spreads. ATS Kings, baby. ATS Kings. I just told you they beat Bama last year. I just told you they took Texas to the wire last year. I'm just telling you, as a team and culture, they improved to the point where they put fear into people. That's why the public is betting them, and that's why I set the stage to tell y'all Alabama is the play. Don't get fooled by the hype.
I got one thing to add.
Hold on, wait. Let me go to. So wait, real quick before you say that, for the people who are like me and aren't too tapped into college football, 2020 season Vanderbilt 0-9, 2021 2-10, 2-10.
I want you to go further back. We don't have.
No. 2022 5-7. 2023.
That was actually a pretty good season.
2023 2-10. And like we just said, last year 7-6. Okay, 7-6 ain't that bad.
You get what I'm saying?
7-6 ain't that bad. And guess what?
I'm a college football junkie.
Guess what? 5-0, 5-0. Hell of a fucking start for Vanderbilt. Okay, so okay.
We get it now. We grooving.
Hey, Phil, wavelengths. We're on the same wavelength. I'm here.
Set the stage. Look, Colin just set the stage again, and follow me again, Colin. Colin just set the stage. Beat me, Alabama. Whip some fucking ass. I'm telling you, they're gonna whip some ass.
Roll Tide. I have no idea if that's even anywhere close or something that the fans do, but
talk to me.
Alabama, let's get it. Roll Tide.
One stat that's jumping to me right now.
Making your trap house jump?
Is Pavia, right? We said that he's progressing, he's getting better. He's doing all this. Last year, 2024, right?
They scored again, bro?
No, 4th and 4. Let's go Delaware.
He had 4 interceptions on the year. That's great for QB.
He's already got 3 this year. He's already got 3.
School year.
Already got 3.
He's had 3 going into Bama. So is he going to throw 4 or 5? Is 4-5 gonna happen? And like, then what?
Timeout.
think-
Timeout. Timeout.
Like, what?
Bro. Sorry, I'm jumping back to this Delaware game. What the fuck is wrong with these college players?
What's the score?
No. Why are you fielding a punt at your own 4-yard line?
No. It's stupid as hell.
Down 3, 54 seconds left on the clock. Why are you touching that fucking ball?
Run out of bounds. Run out of bounds, bro. Run out of bounds. All right, I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't know if,
The first down play, there was
I get
no.
what you're
The
saying,
first down
Jamar.
play, there was no running out of bounds. First of all, but yes, go ahead,
you know
Jamar.
what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not taking anything away from him. Like his rating is still up.
Now,
His touchdown.
now let's not blow back past the fact that through 5 games he's oh. Sorry, I think I just saw the play you were talking about. He's through 5 games he's thrown for 1,211 yards and 13 touchdowns. Again,
in the highest rate he's been at.
poverty teams.
What I'll say, 'cause your stats were valid. To add just a little bit more context, I guess I'll say he's maybe struggling with not trying, because he is progressing as a passer, but progressing as a passer comes with bumps in the road, and that's why his interception rate a little bit higher. To give you that,
Definitely progressing as a passer.
Let's go, Phil. I just saw the play that you were like yes to.
He's over half of his last year in yards. For sure.
Wait,
Big fact.
through
Over
5
half of
games?
his last year
Through
touchdowns.
5 games.
Through 5 games, he's over half the yards, half the touchdowns.
But also
But
just
interceptions,
one interception away from matching.
Like one more interceptions, and and interceptions happen. They could bounce off a receiver's hands, and like interceptions, you never know. But is that a trend? Is he going to end
Phil,
22
shut the
touchdowns,
fuck up!
7 interceptions?
Let me react first. Sorry, Jamar.
But
But yes,
we look at who they play. Who the hell do they play?
okay, wait, real quick,
Baltimore.
cause I'm on Pavia's page right now.
What, Instagram?
No. The ESPN page. It's the ESPN page. Right now,
Yes.
his 88.4 QBR on the season. Right below it says it's 3rd. Does that mean in his conference? Does that mean in all of college football?
I want to say conference. Yo, don't
$184?
crucify me if I'm wrong.
88. No. It says his QBR of 88.4 is ranked 3rd.
Maybe it's the league. I don't know.
So
I don't get too crazy into
I wasn't sure if that was league wide or his conference. So, but regardless, if that's league wide, holy shit. If it's conference, that's still fucking fire.
I'm just saying they play Bama, LSU.
Phil, real quick, does the clock stop with that flag? Oh no, they're lined up. They're lined up to spike it.
We'll get to the Delaware game in a second. Keep
Okay.
going, Jamar, because
My bad.
Because we got one more game. You said 4 games, right? They play
games.
some big dogs coming up.
Alabama,
Go ahead.
LSU, Missouri, Texas. So in 4 weeks,
Big dogs. Big dogs.
This is their gauntlet. This is their gauntlet.
Like this is the test for him and the show.
Real quick.
that
What
the
record?
First
What
5 games. What do you think? What do I think the
come
record
out
will
of
be?
that? Yeah, at them 4 games, what they come out of that?
1 and 3.
4-0, 3-1, 2-2.
1 and 3.
3-1.
Wait,
3-1.
you think
Oh,
Vandy?
no,
So you
1 and 3.
believe-
I was gonna say. I
1
was.
and 3.
Whoa. Okay.
1 and 3.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I was about to say, you believe in Vandy?
I can see maybe Missouri. I'm thinking the Missouri game is the
Maybe
one.
Missouri.
Was the game he's gonna come out on top.
They're pretty even though. Like Missouri might win that, so they might be 0 and 4. But you know, I'm gonna say
That's
0
for
and
sure.
4.
Phil, eyes up, eyes up. Stop watching the game. Stop watching the game. I want to react first. Eyes up, Phil. Eyes up, Phil. You bitch. Because I know you already saw it.
How you say no? I see none.
Sorry, Jamar. We're gonna get a live react right here by me.
I hope you win, bro. You took money line? Oh. Live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Ain't that about a business?
Your reaction is just how everybody felt as the Rams being 8.5-point favorites last night. Yeah.
Ain't that about a business?
Yeah, Vandy's done winning. They're done. They're 5-0. They'll be 5-4, and it's just not sustainable, bro.
I'm sorry. How much do I have left in bonus bets? 85. All right, give me. Fuck it. 15 to win 96 on the other 3 games. Because what the fuck, Delaware?
5-1 season for Vandy.
Oh, you think they lose out?
They're not beating the Volunteers at the end of the season. They're not beating Auburn after that gauntlet. And Kentucky,
Alabama, LSU, Missouri, Texas.
They might beat Kentucky. They might go 1-5. They might go 1-5. Rest of the season.
1-6.
1-6.
Yeah.
That's just my prediction.
I love. Wait, I love how
they played all the easy games.
I love how 5 out of 7 of their remaining games are to be determined for the time slot.
Because they got to get through this gauntlet first. Oh well, LSU's in the gauntlet. They're to be determined.
I mean, LSU and Missouri are to be determined.
If they beat Bama, that's gonna be like.
They're gonna get all primetime games. They're getting the rest. The next 2 games are gonna be primetime if they beat Bama.
They're not beating Bama. I'm actually gonna put a ticket on that they lose. 11.5. I go 18.5.
You're taking Alabama minus 18.5.
But minus 11.5 is only minus 110. So I'm just take 11.5. No, I'm actually gonna take 13.5. But
2 tutties, okay. The next game. Oh, are we skipping the 4th game then, Phil, for time purposes?
Yeah.
All right.
Real quick, Duke at Cal, man. I think Cal's gonna win. All right, go ahead.
Lay it on the line, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Cal's the underdog. For a little bit more context. Yeah. Let's talk about the game. He's doing it. I can't do it.
Guess what? Guess
Do
what?
you?
Guess what? No. This ain't for who you think it is.
Do you?
Go Noles. 6.5. Miami favorite. No. No. I'm sorry. Run it back. Yeah. It opened at minus 6.5. The spread is now Miami minus 4.5. So, I'm going to assume you both are going to say, fuck the first 2 letters of that thing. You're going to go like this. But guess what?
Not me.
Huh?
Carson Beck, I don't trust
He said not me.
The game on the line. I don't trust Carson Beck with the game on the line, bro. I watched him already.
You're hitting that F? You're giving me that F salute?
6.5.
No, it's 4.5 now. It opened.
I'm saying I will take it for 6.5. Because when Carson Beck is put under that pressure and is called on to perform when the game is on the line, he's not the guy. I don't care where he plays at. I don't care how many passes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Georgia last year? No, he wasn't at Georgia last year. Who was he? Was he at Miami? Oh no, he was. Wait, what was he? A redshirt freshman?
I believe believe so.
Okay, because he played 4 years. He started with Georgia in 2021.
Yeah, like when I watched him last year, he had the worst under pressure performance I've ever seen.
28
So
touchdowns, 12 interceptions last year.
if he's
That's
losing under pressure in the fourth quarter, it's over.
listen,
It's over.
non-biased opinion. FSU has a fire lit under their ass after that OT loss last week. I think the boy Tommy Castellanos is ready to ball the fuck out and show Miami's not the king of Florida.
Not at all.
I was
not right now.
I was watching some Twitch and YouTube streamers earlier today, like playing video games, not talking about football, but they brought up the fact that they brought up this game a little bit and said Miami's putting belt to ass, and another person rebutted with this is an FSU bounce back game. FSU has a fire lit under their ass after that overtime loss last week. Was a catch, wasn't a catch, whatever, the game's over, they lost. Adam Schefter tweeted out the next day, I hope that receiver's okay. Man, that receiver got trampled the fuck over when they stormed the field. I'm glad nothing came out throughout the week saying, so-and-so is nursing a yada-yada injury from getting trampled over. So, kudos to whoever the fuck they played. I don't even remember who it was. Kudos to the Virginia team, fans for not trampling a guy and getting him injured, but FSU...
This is the last ranked team they play.
Huh? Miami's? This is their first ranked?
No, this is the last. They played Notre Dame week 1. South Florida still ranked, but Florida State...
Oh, yeah, the rest of their schedule is a cakewalk.
The rest of the schedule, but this is where the pressure is in their schedule.
I don't know, man. I know Syracuse doesn't have KM anymore, but actually, let me not talk out of my... I mean...
They're not ranked.
Who have they played? Wait.
As of today. Who played?
I mean, I guess Syracuse hasn't really played anybody, but... strictly looking at quarterback comparisons, Carson Beck has 972 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Oh, that's right. We talked about the Clemson game. Sam Angelelli, man. Oh no, never mind. He's injured, so it doesn't matter anymore. But still, through those. Through what? Three and a quarter games? Sam Angelelli put up 1,317 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions? Man, honestly, if Angelelli wasn't injured for the season and was playing, my money might go on Syracuse in that game. I know they're unranked and whatnot, but my man played. I think I saw 2 ranked teams, 1 ranked team. Hold on, let me. I'm going off on a tangent because we're not talking about Syracuse right now, but Syracuse has played 1 ranked team, and they kind of got their ass beat, and then they lost 38-3 against Duke last week. So
look at this.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Between Florida State and Miami. This is why I say Carson Beck is not that guy. He's got 3 interceptions. Castellanos got 3 interceptions. They're 130 yards apart. Right? 130 yards apart, but 40 completions apart. That is insane.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Carson Beck has 37 more completions, but only
Yeah,
124 more passing yards?
that's crazy. And then look at the who's leading receiving.
Me.
17 receptions, 3 touchdowns,
Okay.
plus 80 yards. To 22 receptions, 1 touchdown, and
Mm-hmm.
268. Like, it's so lopsided. It's because Beck has not played the competition Florida State has had to face. They're 4-0. I'm not going. They're number 3 ranked team. This is a trap game. Carson Beck, when the pressure is on, when he's down, in his fourth quarter, time is ticking. He's making wrong decisions. I'm not. This is all based on last year, on what I've seen last year, what he did with Georgia. But
We're pretty much done.
he might trend. It's kind of trending to this year. I don't think he has what it takes. Florida State is hungry. Hungry dogs run faster. And
You know what?
this game is this game in Florida State?
Yes, it is.
This game is in Florida State. And what's the spread on this?
Minus 4.5 for Miami.
Oh, for Miami.
That's
I like
fine.
Florida State for 6.5. Minus 6.5. Because like when you get down to it, man, Florida State's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
They're gonna ball out, and their guys have been balling out, and they're gonna continue to do that. They don't care who comes into the stadium. We're gonna play our football.
There's
how
no
we like
point
to
in
play
doing that.
and what we like to do.
I was about to bet Florida FSU money line. I'm not betting $10 to win $16, man.
Take the spread for 6.5, bro. Beck is gonna fold. Trust me, Beck is gonna
Listen,
fold.
I'm not even gonna have any money on the line to worry about. I'm gonna just sit back, relax, and watch my team put belt to ass.
As you should.
Cause
As you should.
I think Castellanos is that guy, pal.
I don't know if he's that. He's that guy for that team. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. He's
Yes.
that guy for that team. Yes. 100%. Could he be better? Yes.
Listen, everybody could,
Everybody could. And then
except for
life. That's a life lesson right
except for who's running that Ohio State offense.
I was gonna say, Colin, good point. Because every player out there could be better.
Unless you're the number 1 ranked team in the country. Shit.
Even then, they could be
Shit. Listen. And I'm gonna tie this shit back to NFL. Through 4 weeks, the Eagles are fucking number 1 power ranked. And guess what? Jalen Hurts can be fucking better. But we're 4-0, and I'm not worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
I'll blame Patullo.
130%.
Do we got
We're not gonna do that.
predictions for this game? Predictions for this.
6.5.
Yeah, I don't think
predictions.
I know I said I'm gonna sit back, relax, and watch my team put belt to ass, but honestly,
Minus 6.5. Florida State.
honestly,
It's 4.5.
Yes.
6.5. You got
I'm just saying-
No.
Yeah,
I would
saying
easily
from
take Florida State plus 6.5. I'll take Florida State minus 2.5.
2.5. Okay.
The spread is 4.5.
Minus.
Stop saying 6.5.
He said
Minus.
4.5.
Minus 2.5.
When I do
you
my
and the
sports
alt
books,
spreads, man.
Huh?
when I do my alt spread, I'm doing minus 6.5 Florida State.
We don't.
Because
we don't
oh,
worry about alt spreads.
No.
These spreads,
Listen.
I thought you were saying take
We not-
FSU plus
tell the
6.5.
people- Listen, the spread is 4.5. Right now, what we talking for the people? Do you think Miami wins by 5 or FSU covers the 4.5/wins? Let's Forget this alt spread. That's
would
the
take-
spread
I would
given
take-
by the sports book.
I'll
What we
I'll,
doing,
I'll
y'all?
take Florida State plus 4.5 easily.
But they got Florida State plus 4.5. I'm saying
Yeah.
I would take Florida State
minus
4.5
6.5.
and going up.
So he's saying to win by 7.
I'm going to turn
I
it
know
up a
y'all
notch.
keep doing these
But-
alt spread guys. That means take the 4.5, y'all, because they think
I would-
Florida State is blowing them out.
I don't think it's
Listen,
blowing them
one
out.
touchdown is not a
I just-
know.
I
Shit.
just know.
You
I
wait,
just know
wait.
Carson Beck. I know his game.
You mentioned earlier that me taking Penn State, me saying Penn State minus 13.5 was a blowout. Brother, 14 points in college is not a blowout.
I mean,
By any means.
It's a blowout when two top rate teams and the spread is like 3.5.
It depends on the spread.
We saying blowout. If the spread, that's what I'm saying. If the spread was 10.5 and they won by 14, that ain't a blowout because that was expected. That's expected to be a less than one possession, field goal possession, because a possession is 6-7 points. A field goal possession. So that's why I said it was a blowout, or you was expecting a blowout.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what
fair.
I'm saying.
In terms of what's given to what I said,
but-
yes.
But in this case, maybe am I stretching a little bit? A little bit. But I'm saying you guys are expecting a comfortable win when the books expect Florida State to barely hang on. That's what I'm saying now. And I love the confidence. I haven't really gave my analysis because my analysis is kind of in all of this right here. I followed the book movement, and I just think Florida State. Well, nah. I'm sorry. We didn't talk
Who you
about.
think gonna win? Who you think gonna
We
win?
didn't talk. I'm getting there. We didn't talk about Virginia, and Florida State last week, did we, Colin? I don't think so. I
No,
actually
because
talked to
we
about
both
that.
expected Florida State to be 4-0 coming into
we
this
didn't-
game.
We didn't expect a damn thing because I knew I won money on the UVA, baby. And you know why? Because Florida State was looking ahead. They were like, we should win versus UVA because we're focused on Miami. And that's why I like Florida State to win this game.
Because they're
Really,
prepped. They
at
prepped.
the end of the day, cover the spread. In how historically, trend-wise, how college football goes, right? When a team is like, feeling themselves and they know another team that's feeling themselves is coming up on the schedule, they might halfly prepare for the team right in front of them and try to get an extra element of preparation for the team behind them. And that's what happened, in my opinion, with FSU when they took on Virginia. And that's why Virginia was up, 14-0? Remember, we was watching that game live. We was doing the pod and watching
Hold
that
on.
game. That's why we didn't
Oh,
talk
never
about
mind,
it.
never mind.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
happened?
listen,
Well,
the
I'm just saying
all-time
Florida
record,
State,
the
man.
all-time record is FSU 33-36.
Don't look at all-time records.
No,
because
I was just
if you
curious
go-
what the all-time record between the two was. They played 99
It's
games.
funny you say that. It's funny you say that because I don't know if I was gonna bring it up or not, but I was weirdly, not weirdly, right? I'm a college football fan, but I got into a mode in a mood where I wanted to watch 1990s dual threat quarterbacks, and Charlie Ward, Heisman winning quarterback from FSU. There was highlights when they beat Miami, and I was like, yo, Charlie Ward was nice. So I'm just throwing some context because you segued in it. So I wanted to bring that up. Y'all should do that. And I'm talking about you two, and I'm talking about the audience.
I
out
think
there.
it's kind of
You get
funny.
bored?
I think it's kind of funny.
What?
You said that just so happens that the year you chose to watch, or that you wanted to watch,
Mhm.
the last name of the FSU quarterback was Ward. What was the quarterback?
Yeah.
What was the quarterback that played for Miami last year's last name? That was
Cameron,
nice.
Cameron.
And just happened to be drafted number 1 overall this year. Cameron Ward.
No relation.
I know there's no relation, but
y'all.
it's just to me it was just kind of funny that I don't know if I would say the last great quarterback for FSU since this is only my second year being an FSU fan, but
don't say that. Don't say that. Do not say that.
what?
Don't forget about the 2013
No,
FSU championship team led by who? Jameis Winston. That's the last
Mm.
great quarterback.
I forgot
That's
Mr.
not only
Crab
played
Legs.
Jameis Winston.
Mr. Crab Legs himself.
That's what made me start liking FSU.
I'm eating W's, young
That's my second
You know
team.
what I'm
Bro,
saying?
wait. Speaking of that, I know y'all both saw the AI video that turned Jackson Dart and
So.
Jameis. Because after, I think it was a preseason game maybe or something, there was a video on the sideline of Jackson Dart going like this to Jameis and putting the W in his mouth like they were eating it. But then somebody made an AI video where Jackson Dart actually puts his hand into Jameis's mouth, and then Jameis proceeds to go like this and pull out a crab leg out of his jersey and start feeding it to Dart.
Crazy.
AI is wild. AI is out
I can't
of hand.
trust it. But I mean,
But you heard the boys.
for this
FSU.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
That's to bring it all. I know we all was all over the place, but y'all heard all three of us. We all in agreement. This is an FSU game.
FSU bounce back game, 4-1. You know, they dropped down from what was it, 8 to 18.
Rankins?
Is that what they were at last week? I believe.
Yeah, it dropped 10. They dropped 10 to 8.
Yeah, they went from 8 to 18,
Oh,
which
18.
to me that's just crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean,
It's insane.
I get it. It was a ranked team versus an unranked team. They lost, but to drop 10 spots just because they lost one game to an unranked opponent is wild. What did Penn State drop to? Penn State dropped to 7. What were they last week? 3 or 2? They were number 3, so they dropped 4 spots. I mean, that's understandable. I get it. But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of surprised that we all. I mean, maybe not Phil, because I know we've talked about them looking forward to the Miami game and probably ignoring the game before the Miami game. Little surprised at Jamar picking FSU, but I'll take what I can get. Definitely. I mean,
Got something to say. Breaking news. And
You're having another baby.
We're talking about college football.
No, stop.
Phil's a Vikings fan, and I just want to put this out in the air. We're just getting this now. Is Kyron Lacey found innocent?
Oh no, that's crazy. Because I saw that video earlier. I saw that video earlier. What fucking evidence? What evidence did they have that they convicted him? Because
I have no idea.
he did not touch nobody.
So sad, bro.
So sad, man. RP. But shit, man. Games.
Oh wait,
man.
Kyron
Y'all watch
Lacey
games.
himself,
Yeah.
right?
Who you thought he was talking about? Yeah, you didn't know who he was talking about? Who you thought he was
No,
talking about?
didn't we just talk? Wasn't there just somebody?
Nah, yeah, you're getting them mixed up, man. Yeah, you know the second what you just said is right. Who you probably thought wrong. You thought about Kewan Lacey. But
Yep.
who you just thought, you're on point. Your second thought is on point. Yes.
Oh shit!
Because you Colin, you smart. Because you can't really say it. I don't think you're allowed to say
Absolutely
it on
not. You cannot. You cannot. Not when you're posting stuff on YouTube and social media or like that kind of like that'll get you demonetized, no money whatsoever immediately.
Yep. Like how you did that.
And that was the cause because he thought he was the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's sad,
That's
man.
crazy.
Sad.
Hey
Hey,
man, I don't want to be that guy, but
gentlemen,
it is getting a
no,
little late,
no,
man.
well,
I
no,
ain't
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no. We gotta get into this real quick because it is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Oh man, this guy.
Not
Man,
taken away from the women, men. Do not be afraid to talk to your guy friends. This whole, and I get it. It's the public's opinion and everything like that. We are not supposed to be bottled up. We are living in 2025. Talk about your fucking feelings. Talk to your friends, because guess what? At the end of the fucking day, I guarantee you, your fucking friends would rather you cry on their fucking shoulder than them have to carry your fucking casket. I want to say man the fuck up, but manning the fuck up would be bottling it up and keeping it inside. Put your fucking pride and everything aside and talk to your people. Because I know right now, these two that I'm doing the podcast with, any of my fucking best friends, shit, any of my friends that I may not talk to anymore, I would much rather them call me and just be bawling their fucking eyes out than to get a call from their fucking parents, brothers, sisters, family member saying that they're now no longer with us because they decided that their emotions didn't fucking matter and decided the world might be better off without them or they'll be better off if they were no longer here. It's not fucking worth it. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. It's okay. You're no less than a man. Or you're no less of a man if you cry to your boys. It's not fucking worth it. Stop bottling the shit up. We're not in the fucking 40s and 50s anymore where you got to be the manly man of your fucking household. Let the tears fucking run down your face. Give your brothers a hug and fucking talk it out. There's too many people in this world that keep shit bottled up and it's not fucking worth it. Nobody wants to read the paper or get a text or call from your parents and find out that you decided to take matters into your own hand because you didn't think anybody wanted to listen to you. Shit. If you're going through something, put a comment in the fucking comment sections. I'll fucking listen to you. Because I may not know you personally, but I'd rather listen to your story than read about you in the fucking paper. No matter who you are. That's putting it lightly, because we live in a world where men are expected, there's too much expected out of men, and there's too much shit that we go through every day that we don't talk about, and it's not good for us. But back to the smiles. Let's go college football, baby. We got a fucking slate tomorrow. Looking at these two faces, I know I just brought the mood down, but
Hell yeah, you want to try to do all that shit, man? Hey man, this shit up, man. Thinking about shit now, man. Over here about to call some homies up. Like I ain't talked to you in 6 months. How you doing, man? I'm just want to check on you.
guess
man.
what?
Like,
Guess what?
how
Guess
you
what?
doing, bro?
That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I wanted out of that fucking little segment that I just did. Because your homies may not come to you, but if you know that there is somebody in your life that might be going through something or might be afraid to talk to you about shit, call them motherfuckers up and, hey bro, you good? Are you doing all right? You need a shoulder to cry on. You need someone to just sit there and listen to. I'm your guy, because that's who I am. I've done it to my boys randomly. I've gotten drunk before and just full on ugly cried to one of my boys because something popped into my head and I had a thought, and I'm like, nah, like this, it's not worth it, guys. Like, seriously, talk to your homies, check in on your boys, because it's the ones that you think are doing good, the ones that are always smiling, laughing, and those are really the ones that might be going through the worst of it. So I'm sorry to bring the mood down at the end of the day, at the end of the pod, but like we're in mental health awareness. I think this is mental health awareness month, or I saw something earlier, whatever. But the homies is the homies. Talk to your people, man. Because guess what? Like Phil just said, he's thinking of a couple guys he wants to talk, go call up and be like, "Yo, you good, bro?" That could be the phone call. That could be the phone call that they're like, "Shit, my boy cares about me." Maybe there is light at the end of the tunnel. All it takes is
I'm
one phone.
different though. Don't cry in front of me though, man, cause man, we gonna figure it out. Cry in front of me, man. Hey, y'all, keep it solid, but tell me your issues. You feel me? We can get through it. Drop a tear. Hey, me, I might cry too.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up. You out of all people, you're a crier, Phil. Shut the hell up. But nah, seriously.
Nah.
If there's somebody, if there's,
I'm not trying to ruin the mood.
Go ahead, man. Seriously though, if you listen to that last segment and there is one of your friends that popped into your head, give them a call, because you don't always know what your friends are going through, and just being there for them can change everything. So,
hey, in the background getting active.
Yes, she is.
I just see a movement because you got to blur it out a little bit, so I couldn't direct.
She said, "Whoop whoop whoop, I'm out." But
great message, man. The like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to that part though.
But yeah, last thing I'll say. If you did listen to that segment and there is a friend of yours that popped into your head, give him a call, shoot him a text. At the end of the day, you might be glad that you did. But as always, that's a wrap. I'm sorry if you made it to this point and I brought the mood down a little bit, but it's the uncomfortable things that we're not afraid to talk about on this podcast. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We are so thankful for your support. Like, comment, subscribe, send it to your boys and let them know that some random dude knows what you're going through, and maybe you'll listen to that and I'll change your perspective on things, and I could save a life or two, because at the end of the day, I might be an asshole a lot of the times, but I just want people to know that they have a safe space if they come to me. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, and like we always say, share it with your fucking enemies. I don't fucking care. That'll do it.
Go Birds.
Episode 11. Go Birds. Go Noles.
Shut that shit up.
Fuck the Vikings. Vikings down. Vikings down. No, I'm just kidding. I got too many friends that are Vikings fans. I can't talk bad about the Vikings. But like I said, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. That's all I got.